Hello and welcome back to Champions and Beyond. Good evening, at least it is here. This video is a bit of a thank you to all the support I've had over the last couple of months. We are now in September, so I wanted to have a bit of a discussion and open up the way for those of you that are watching my content to have a bit of an input into what you like, what you don't like. Positive and negative feedback I'm quite happy with. So I've now been doing this for the last couple of months. I've got about 30 videos out. Recently I've actually had a video reach 200 views for the first time, so that's quite exciting. We're up to 23 subscribers, so a massive thank you to all of you that have subscribed to the channel. It is very much appreciated. Even 23 is a big number compared to what I thought I'd get. So just all I can say is thank you to all of you out there. Now, first of all, my operation that was due in August was cancelled. I still took a few days break from producing some content. I needed some time to recover. Still been struggling slightly. Hopefully it will be rescheduled soon, so at some point going forward there will be another break in the channel. It is what it is, unfortunately. It's just a shame it's been cancelled 5 times now so far, so what can you do? Going forward, now I've tried to do a couple of different things. I've experimented with a couple of other games and game systems and all that sort of thing, which is what I said I was going to do back when I started the channel. So I did a few videos on Onitama. Unlikely I will go back to that unless anyone is particularly interested in the Way of the Wind expansion. I believe it was called Way of the Wind, which introduced like a wind spirit piece that moved around and blocked your movement. Other than that, potentially I might be able to get one of my friends that comes around and does some gaming with me to maybe record an actual play amongst 2 people, a bit of a chat with it and all that. But I'm not going to guarantee that. I'm not sure if I will get round to that content. I have done some Pokemon Go stuff. Generally I don't really want to do a lot of videos. I know I have just done my thoughts and opinions on Global Go Fest, but that was a long weekend and I felt that I could at least use that experience to produce some form of content. The Unmatched stuff I'd love to go back to. What's really standing in my way when I do the unboxings and I talk about what you get in each box, I would love to be able to chat about the individual characters, how they play, maybe some strengths, maybe some weaknesses, really help showcase what makes those characters unique and fun. None of the sets I have, really, I know all of the characters well enough to do that. So again, I'm trying to get some in-person gaming done hopefully soon. Basically the whole of August was a bit of a write-off for my usual in-person gaming groups. So potentially I will get around to doing that. I just want to no, I'm not talking a load of nonsense. If I'm going to do the content, I want to at least do it justice. So there's been that. Now, obviously, most of you will have come and will be more interested in the Marvel Champions content. That is really what I set the channel up to do mostly. I still have a lot of ideas. Looking back on some of my earlier videos, I would like to say that the quality has improved for my newer videos. I managed to switch around the lighting a bit so that there's less glare on the cards, and hopefully that has come across. I've started adding a little bit of a melody and that sort of thing to the videos. So one thing I was very concerned about was how much blank space there was, sort of thing, where, you know, you're taking a breath or you're having a look at the cards and trying to figure out what you want to do. And although I can waffle on, which you will be seeing right now, I can't waffle on 24/7. So I was a little bit concerned about how much blank space there was on the videos. I hope that what I've done has alleviated some of that. But I would love to know thoughts and opinions, whether or not it has, whether or not it hasn't. Please let me know in the comments. Now, for Marvel Champions content, I have a few videos that I have in my mind. I have lined up almost, some of which I've done the intros, sorted them out for. I just need to actually do the filming. So I'm going to continue on going through what's in the box and going through every single release for Marvel Champions. The Miss Marvel intro and the thumbnail are completed for that one. I just have to get the cards out, rebuild the deck and go through it. Following that, it will be Wrecking Crew, which will be a very short video because there's not a lot to say without going into real detail, which is still something I would like to do going forward. But I'd like to have someone else to chat to and to be able to bounce off of for those kinds of videos. I think it'll be a bit more interesting than just listening to me talk. So I will be doing those ones. My What If series, which I call it my What If series. It's really my chance to try and tell a story using the game. Not something I've seen a lot of people do. Maybe it's because it's not popular, but it was a fun way for me to kind of do a little bit of creative writing and try and think of a story to go along with a certain matchup in a certain game. I do have 3 more intros, 2 fully edited and 1 not edited, ready to play the games, build the decks, play the games. So there's at least 3 of those coming. I still have to go back and finish the other 3 pre-con decks in the core set. So that's Black Panther, Black Panther Protection, Captain Marvel Leadership and Spider-Man Justice. Then it will be onto the other heroes as I go through the game. Some of that's been fun. I didn't play a lot of pre-cons ever, really. I've always got the new hero and broken the deck apart, reconstructed it and played a hero from there. So playing some of these pre-cons have been quite interesting, although I'd still rather build my own decks. on that topic, because I still have the domino and the cable pre-constructed decks built, I'm going to do kind of an intro into deck building, the way I see it. So I'm going to take first one, then the other. So I might start with domino, and we're going to go through the domino deck. We're going to take out the cards that maybe I feel can be improved upon, and then we're going to go through my suggestions for a good deck for her within the current card pool. And then we're going to take that up against another matchup. I've just finished playing Zola in a 2-player game, and I actually wouldn't mind taking her up against Zola, so it may be with the tweaked precon I go up against Zola with her. But I'm going to do that for cable as well. We then have the In the Spotlight videos. I had a lot of fun with the Spider-Ham leadership deck that I took into the What If episode 3. So I'm going to do an In the Spotlight with that deck. I'm going to go through everything in the deck, and then maybe play another game with it. I also have one of the pre-built decks that are listed up, not pre-built. I then have one of the community decks that is on FFG's website. I believe it was submitted by Kennedy Hawk over at the MCM of Champions Monthly, and that is a Spider-Man leadership deck, which I think I've seen him play on his channel a while back, but it is listed up on the FFG website, so I will be showing that one off and doing In the Spotlight for that deck as well. Now I want to open it up to any of you. Basically, this video is going to be kind of an open forum. I would love for any of you that are kindly watching my content to either give me some hints and tips as to what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying. Overall, I want to get to know what it is that the community out there is looking for with content. And obviously I want to produce the best content that I possibly can, so I'm always looking for ways to improve. So please let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you very much to all of those of you that have already subscribed. It really does mean so much to me. Until next time, happy gaming.